Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode in the series of Glorioso Plays Trogan. Please excuse the very large time lapse between installations. My long absence from the YouTube community is inexcusable. In episode 4, I'll be sharing with you Trogan's opera buffa entitled The Hat Man. The Hat Man was written in January of 1951 and was premiered that same year. Trogan was but a mere teen, fresh out of high school and attending his first semester at Michigan University. One of his first classes was in opera. In addition to learning all about opera, the final project was for the students to compose an entire opera in the span of a single semester. To add additional incentive, there was to be a contest between the classmates where first and second prizes awarded a large cash sum and for the opportunity to have the student's composition premiered by a respectable orchestra. One could only imagine the educational standard of excellence at the University of Michigan back then if this was the professor's expectation for the students in an Opera 101 class. Although a rather tall order for a newbie, Trogan was more than fit for the challenge, and after a photo finish with another contender, Trogan did win second place, was awarded $1,600, and the opera was first premiered at the Interlochen National Music Camp under the auspices of the University of Michigan. It was also performed by the After Dinner Opera Company in Chicago, Illinois, and won a Broadcast Music Incorporated Composition Award. Many years later, in 2011, only 1 year before his death, Trogan and I were working diligently on revising this opera, as well as compiling all of his music scores, recording, and editing his book. I proudly assisted the great man, mentor and friend, side by side from 2008 until the very week of his death in May of 2012. I have very fond memories of he and I working from evenings till the early hours of the morning, editing manuscripts at diners. Among the other works I've recorded, I decided to perform Trogan's opera, The Hat Man, in 2014, and reluctantly, for I, being a bit out of my element, had decided to handle a singing role rather than a piano role. I worked with a wonderful pianist and vocal coach to prepare for my vocal debut. I then chose, from my choral group, a married couple who were both fantastic classical singers. After only about 2 or 3 months, we were ready to record and had the most wonderful studio experience. The Hat Man is a comic story of a mysterious merchant selling hats from door to door, but these hats wielded magic powers of many different sorts. The story begins with a sick and bittered old man who has a lonely life filled with sorrows and disappointments. Incidentally, the Hat Man knocks on the old man's door and proceeds to sell him one of his hats. The old man rudely sends him away, but before doing so, is convinced to help the Hat Man sell one of his hats. The plot takes an interesting turn as the characters unexpectedly perform a form of presentational acting where the Hat Man suggests to sell the hat to the audience members. A woman emerges from the audience, and our strange and unconventional story continues forth. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for your kind attention.
Here I sit, I've got a fever, I'm in an awful, awful fix. I've had medicine and a hist aspirin, still I'm above 98.6. Colds must take their course, that is natural, I admit, but it's got me down, I mean really down, and consequently here I sit. Oh, aspirin. Oh, anahist. Achoo! Laryngitis, bronchitis, I've got them all. I feel terribly sick, and in fact, now it has hit my digestive tract. Medicine won't cure you, that much I assure you. You should agree. It doesn't cure your sorrow at me. Here I sit, I've got a fever, though my chest is rubbed with Vicks. I've had medicine and a hissed aspirin, still I'm above 98.6. Colds must take their course, make your larynx close, clog your nose, put your sweater on, keep your feet dry, and guard against getting icy toes.
Hats for sale, hats for sale. I'm selling hats, all kinds of hats. That's what I do. Hats here for you.
Well, come in, if you must. If you can't leave a sick, poor old bachelor alone, then come in.
Good day, my friend. I'm selling hats. Now I'm sure you'd like to see what I have. Well, that which I've got is an awful lot. I've a sack full of hats, unusual hats. Curious hats, funny hats, magic hats, hats filled with mystery, hats that many story. And every day I sell one of my hats. Bunny hats for cats, little it's for kid. Teeny, weeny, beany. I've an Adam hat too. There's a hat inside for you. Yellow, orange, purple, look inside, it's my portable shop. Full to the top, H-A-T-S, hats for in Shangri-La. Hats from the Madrigas, and every day I sell one of my hats. Bunny hats for cats, little it's for kids. And still I'm for fighter, trench shades for white. Every kind, you will find the hat of your choice. Slanted caps for Japs, coons for Daniel's Boone. Now you've seen my lot. What is there I've not got? Selling hats, how utterly silly. Now see here, bud, I don't want to argue. I must remain calm. I mustn't get excited. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
So pack your damn hats and get out of my sight!
You're much too happy for this house, where gloom and sickness prevail, where ill omens dwell in each room, and spell inevitable doom. I've never had an ounce of luck, no love affairs. There's no one who wants me. There's no one who cares. No sweets for me. Just misery is all I've ever had to occupy my reverie. You're much too happy for this house, where I sit in gloom, where ill omens dwell in each room, and spell inevitable doom.
You feel too sorry for yourself, you should be happier. But if you insist on having me leave, then help me sell one hat.
But I can't leave the
You
house.
can at least do that.
Who could we sell to?
Well, see this cowboy hat here? There ought to be someone in the audience who'd buy it right off the bat. It's the original Lone Ranger hat.
You mean you want to sell it to the audience?
Yes!
Well, come on, let's get it over with, and then, my friend, you leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see, one of the most famous head in the saga of the West. Audience participation is in progress, everyone. Call the place to order and we'll have a lot of fun. I'll accept appointment now to meet anyone who will buy this authentic cowboy hat. I guarantee the quality, it never will fade. And folks around the range know I call a spade a spade.
Audience participation is in progress, everyone. Call the place to order and we'll have a lot of fun. I'll accept appointments now to meet anyone who will buy this authentic cowboy hat. when your children see his hat, their eyes will iridesce.
Audience participation is in order, everyone. Call the place to order and we'll have a lot of fun. I'll accept appointment now to meet anyone who will buy this authentic cowboy hat. Remember, El Amigo is a legend of old. He'll still be chasing crooks and thieves when sacks and maces fold.
Audience participation is in progress, everyone. Call the place to order and we'll have a lot of fun. I'll accept appointments now to meet anyone who will buy this authentic cowboy.
What I want is a man, not a head.
Who are you anyway?
I want a man. I need a man companion, a man too, with a black head and a man with black he must have what the Johnsons got. I need that guy. Is there a fella in this audience who'd like to live every requirement? How about you? Would you like to bring up my gravy? You look like the type I'd like to respond to. Look at him. He's blushing already. Well then, how about the man big deal with a blossom on, with a head isn't there? I wonder if he content to make me content, he bring my gravy home. Excuse me, sir, but I need a husband beneath. You caught my eye, and I was wondering if you'd like to
Hey, young lady, wait, look up on here. But go on, say yes,
Yes,
Ray,
yes,
the
yes,
will
yes.
do the job. Find you a man, what they
Yes,
put
yes.
this hat on carefully, and the first man you see
Yes,
will
yes.
be he who falls in love with you.
Science,
Radar,
sound waves.
there will cause molecular change. In some men's emotional range, there will be a strange drama.
Yes,
etc.
yes. It's an opportunity that comes once in a lifetime. If you've no immunity to the hat,
Don't say immunity.
Why?
What is unity?
Yes.
Take it on the word of the
listen closely to the men.
It fits a little snugly.
But even so, she's far from ugly.
Zion,
And it doesn't match her dress.
Will hook your man want
Yes,
it?
you're about to fall in love with the first guy that you cast your eyes on, and he'll love you too.
You have the spirit. Now, young lady, here goes. And remember, it works
And
both
he'll love you always.
ways.
Don't tell me I'm the victim. Hat man, you'll pay.
But I thought you were holy.
You'll pay.
You lovely menu.
Goodbye to life. I've got a wife. Why did it have to be me?
I sang the bee,
Good
pay for your house.
wedding
Got a
Did it have to be me? How unlucky I am. Now I've got the
Then forgot the bee. All right, now be on your way. Make this your happy wedding day. Goodbye.
Achoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, I, the hetman, declare my boundless magnanimity. Here I have 3 more hats with different and amazing powers. Like that hat which brings blessed matrimony, these guarantee wealth, power, and fame. I shall throw these treasures into your hands randomly, that fate might decree the blessed ones who receive. Caveat! Remember, in the dark corners of man's mind lurks great evil. The blessing becomes the curse becomes the blessing. So retrieve a hat if you dare, and take it home to wear. The power will always there. Wealth, power, fame.